James Gunn's original Peacemaker Season 2 plan shifted after Superman, inspired by Roth's The Counterlife, exploring fate and consequences. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Please like, share and subscribe for more. James Gunn's original vision for John Cena's Peacemaker Season 2 underwent a major shift after he officially took charge of Superman at Warner Bros. DC Studios. Apparently, Gunn had planned a storyline where Peacemaker, aka Christopher Smith, is facing other white supremacist superheroes seeking revenge for his father's death. Peacemaker Season 2 has landed on HBO Max, and James Gunn has just bombarded us with an interesting revelation. He took inspiration from Philip Roth's 39-year-old novel The Counterlife for the high-concept otherworld plot of the latest season. But as it turns out, Gunn's first ideation for Peacemaker Season 2 almost took a very different turn. Initially, he imagined a storyline where other white supremacist superheroes hunted Peacemaker for killing his father. As he revealed during a crew call with Deadline, "The first time I wrote a rough outline of Season 2, it had to do with other white supremacist superheroes who were after Peacemaker for killing his father because he was their comrade." While the concept echoed Season 1, Gunn wanted to explore something deeper: how Peacemaker faces the consequences of his own actions and the possibility of confronting or even altering fate. And that is where The Counterlife came in. Rather than abandoning the white supremacist angle completely, Gunn layered Roth's themes of alternate realities and the price of second chances over it, creating a more complex emotional journey for Smith. He shared, via Deadline, "Peacemaker sees this reality that's like his, but better in seemingly every way. So how does he deal with that from an emotional standpoint and face the ghosts from his past that he loved and killed?" Additionally, Gunn had to integrate Peacemaker's Season 2 story with a new multi-dimensional blueprint introduced in Superman, which influenced Smith's alternate reality adventures in Season 2. By combining the original villain concept with Roth-inspired alternate realities and deep character work, Gunn reshaped the season into a story about growth, love, and chaotic escapades. Ultimately, this fresh take allows Peacemaker to explore personal responsibility and emotional fallout while still delivering the absurd, action-packed, and darkly funny experience fans expect, now fully connected to the newly established DCU canon. However, Gunn realized that the idea felt too much like Season 1, and, with his new responsibilities of building the DCU around Superman, he needed a direction that better tied into the larger universe. He explained, via Deadline, "I wanted Peacemaker to be this character who had to really deal with the ramifications of his actions in Season 1, and deal with his emotional reality of the demons that he discovered in Season 1, and how does he face that? That seemed to work much better for that." And to shape the new approach, Gunn drew inspiration from Philip Roth's novel The Counterlife. The book explores people chasing alternative lives, taking risks to change their destinies, and confronting the cost of trying to escape their past. In the book, Roth's characters experience lives of renewal, temptation, and duality across different settings, from suburban New Jersey to Israel's West Bank. And Season 1, Christopher Smith was still trapped under the weight of his father's abuse, his mistakes, and the violence he justified. And Season 2, through Roth's lens, offered him a reality that looked better. No manipulative father, no friends lost, no trail of guilt behind him. Moreover, this kind of storyline forced Smith to confront a tough question: even if you're given another chance, can you really escape the person you've already become? Roth's novel argues that every alternate path carries its own baggage, and Gunn wove that truth into the chaos of Peacemaker's world. Philip Roth's The Counterlife isn't about superheroes at all, yet its themes of regret, alternate choices, and second lives completely reshaped Peacemaker's arc. Apparently, this was exactly what drew James Gunn toward it when rethinking Season 2 in many ways, that turned the character from someone who laughs through pain into someone who actually faces it head-on. It's not about fighting another villain this time, but about battling his own identity. That's what makes this creative shift so fascinating: absurd comedy layered with raw emotional stakes. What do you think about the new plans for Peacemaker Season 2? James Gunn revealed what Argus stands for in the DCU and why he changed its meaning from the Arrowverse. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Please like, share and subscribe for more. In a new post on Threads, Gunn shared a photo of the Argus logo as it appears in the DCU, where the agency was overseen first by Amanda Waller, Viola Davis, and then by Rick Flag Sr., Frank Grillo. The image reveals that the meaning of Argus has been changed yet again. It now stands for Advanced Research Group of the United States. DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn revealed another key difference between the Arrowverse and his DCU, the meaning of the acronym Argus. The governmental intelligence agency, which functions as a sort of equivalent to S.H.I.E.L.D. in both Marvel Comics and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, was first introduced by writer Jeff Johns and artist Gene Ha in Justice League, Volume 2, Number 7, released in March 2012. At that time, the acronym stood for Advanced Research Group Uniting Superhumans. When Argus appeared in the CW's Arrowverse later that same year, the meaning was changed to Advanced Research Group United Support. The meaning of the Argus acronym isn't the only significant difference between the DCU and the Arrowverse, of course. Other divergences include: responding to a fan who asked about the reason for the change, Gunn replied, "Well, it's not the first time it's been changed, but in the DCU they aren't so much uniting superheroes as they are attempting to keep them in check." The Arrowverse featured multiple versions of Superman/Clark Kent. In the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover event, Brandon Routh reprised his role from Superman Returns. Tyler Hoechlin, meanwhile, played two iterations of the character. One who worked alongside Earth Prime's heroes, i.e., Flash, Green Arrow, and Supergirl, and the one who appeared on Superman and Lois, where he was the sole existing superhero. The DCU has but one Superman to date, in the form of David Corenswet's portrayal of the Man of Steel. The first known metahuman in the Arrowverse, Tyson Sykes, aka Gravedigger, emerged during World War II. In 2025 Superman, it's revealed that metahumans have existed in the DCU for roughly 300 years. While Batman was mentioned in the Arrowverse, he remained perpetually off-screen, eventually appearing only in an older form, played by Kevin Conroy, as part of Crisis on Infinite Earths. However, the Dark Knight already appeared in the DCU, albeit briefly and only as a silhouette, in the animated series Creature Commandos. The Caped Crusader also already has his own movie, The Brave and the Bold. Read more about other upcoming DCU projects in development. The Supergirl from the Arrowverse, portrayed by Melissa Benoist, was initially from a different universe, Earth 38, before the events of Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover folded her into Earth Prime. The Supergirl from the DCU, played by Millie Alcock, cameos in Superman, where she is shown to be the hard-partying owner of Crypto the Superdog. She'll appear in her own big-screen adventure in 2026 alongside Jason Momoa's Lobo. Speaking of Mr. Terrific, in the Arrowverse, where he was portrayed by Echo Kellum, the character was part of Green Arrow's core team on Arrow seasons 4 to 8. In the DCU, the character is played by Eddie Gathegi and plays a key role in helping Superman defeat Lex Luthor, Nicholas Hoult. The Arrowverse Hawkgirl, played by Sierra Renee, helped rally the universe's heroes for the first time in a clash against Vandal Savage. She later became central to the series Legends of Tomorrow. The DCU's Hawkgirl, played by Isabella Merced, is part of the Justice Gang, along with Mr. Terrific and Green Lantern/Guy